Hi everyone, this is Kim Goyette, your meditation mother, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. Well, I have been on the computer nonstop, between the computer and my phone, typing, trying to publish my recent book, Just Plain Crazy, the ultimate guide to affordable, adventurous world travel. And with that, I have significant cramping in my hands, my forearms, my wrists, my pinkies are going numb, a little bit of carpal tunnel signs. So I wanted to focus today's class on all about opening up the hands, wrists, and forearms. So let's get started.
Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
All right, so get into a comfortable position, whatever that is for you. We're just gonna bring the hands, spread them out nice and wide, and then start to articulate each finger. So the pinky rolls in, the second finger, middle finger, pointer, and then thumb. So we'll do that a few times. Spread the fingertips out nice and wide. Start to move that pinky finger, ring finger, middle, pointer, and thumb. See if you can really articulate each one separately. Pinky, ring, middle, pointer, and thumb. One more time. Try it again. Pinky, ring, middle, pointer, and thumb. Good. Spread the hands and then just start to rotate the wrist. Get a little bit of movement in the wrist in one direction and then the other. And then we're going to come to hands and knees. So we'll spread the fingertips out nice and wide. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Curl your toes and walk your knees a little bit closer than to your hands. And the fingertips spread out nice and wide. We can sit back towards the heels for a moment. Spread the pinky and the thumb away from each other. And then we'll start to rock our weight forward just until we feel sensation. So never pain in yoga, just sensation. Opening up the wrists a little bit. If you've been working at a desk on a computer, you might feel a little sensitivity here. Just allow yourself to soften. You can relax your head. Look back towards your legs. Open up the wrists a little bit. Good. Keep the elbows soft and then slowly come out of it. Slide the hands back, rotate the wrists for a moment. We're going to go in the opposite direction, so we'll stretch the tops of the arms, because also when we're typing, that finite movement with the fingers can really agitate the forearms. So we'll take the tops of the hands now, point our fingers back towards our knees. The heel of the wrist is on the ground, and we're just going to sit back towards our heels a little bit. Open up the tops of the hands, the wrists, spread your fingertips out nice and wide. Relax your neck, look towards your belly. Take a few breaths here, maybe rocking from side to side. And then tuck your chin, round in, slowly peel the backs of the hands off the mat. And just get a little bit of movement in there. This time we're going to take the fingertips and point them towards our knees, palms face down. So the fingertips point towards the knees, the wrists point away. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide as much as you can, and then bend the elbows. So don't lock out those elbows. Press your finger pads into the mat, curl your toes, move your knees up towards your hands, and then slowly sit back just until you feel sensation. So there might be a pretty big opening here for you. And you just want to ride right on the edge of sensation, never pain. Keep the elbows bent, look down at your belly. And maybe you rock from side to side or pause in a space where you need a little bit more of an opening or a stretch. We'll use our breath to release any tension in the forearms and the hands, the fingers. Pausing anywhere you want to hold. Just a moment. And coming back to center, look down towards the belly, round in like a cat, and then slowly peel the hand, the heel of the hand, and then the fingertips come off last. rotate the wrists all the way around. Good. So we're going to come all the way up to standing. You can press into the hands, lift your hips, and then just slowly curl all the way up. I'm going to use a wall to help open up my arms. So everything's connected, the inner arm, the fingers, all the way up to the shoulders and chest. And we want to open up that line of energy and prevent any carpal tunnel injuries. So we're going to come to a wall, bring your shoulder right up against the wall, and then bring your hand down lower than your shoulder. That shoulder is against the wall, and then start to rotate away from the wall. So I have my right shoulder on the wall, my left shoulder is rotating open. If you want to add a little bit more open, you can take that left hand around your back and roll the shoulder. Keep the connection of your right shoulder onto the wall, and then walk your right fingertips away from you a little bit. So if you need a little bit more sensation, you can raise that hand up a little bit higher on the wall. If you need a little bit less sensation, walk the hand down. Wherever you are today, just spread the fingertips out nice and wide. And take a few breaths here. You can close your eyes. And just breathe some space into the inner arm, through the palm, all the way up through the heart center. Couple more breaths here. And then when you're ready, slowly rolling your body towards the wall, release the hands, close your eyes for a moment, and just notice any differences from right to left. So gently open the eyes. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So this time I have my left arm out, my shoulders connected against the wall. My hand is a little bit lower than the shoulder, fingertips spread out nice and wide. I'm going to start to roll my right shoulder open. If you want, sweep the right hand back behind, roll that shoulder open a little bit more. Keep the left shoulder connected to the wall. Walk your fingertips away from you. And then move the hand up or down for more or less sensation. Gently close the eyes, soften the body. And just take a few breaths from your palm all the way up through your heart center. And gently roll the body towards the wall, release the hand. And pause for a moment. Notice any differences from right to left. Gently open the eyes. We're going to do one more practice. I'm going to show you without touching the wall so you can see sideways, but then I'm going to turn to actually do it. So you'll be facing the wall just like this. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Your palm is extended out and you're touching the wall, but your hand is a little bit lower than the shoulder. So I'm going to walk you through it. My hand is lower than my shoulder. The heel of my hand is all the way on the wall. My fingertips, pinky and thumb, spread out nice and wide. And then push into the wall, extend the arm. You might feel a big opening already, especially if you've been working a lot, doing stuff on your phone or your computer. Arm is lengthened. Now start to turn the body away. Oh, I feel a big sensation from the palm of my hand all the way up through my chest. So I'm going to take a step sideways so you can see my hand is connected on the wall and my chest is rolling open. The heel of my hand is firmly on the wall. I'm pushing straight arm. Good. And just, you can gently close the eyes. This can be a pretty big sensation for those of us who aren't used to stretching the wrists and the hands. Just take a few breaths into that space. I feel some tingling and heat, some movement in the arms, unblocking some blocked energy. And then slowly turn the body back towards the wall, relax the hands, and then just notice any differences from right to left. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. This time I'm going to use my left hand. So the left hand is out and just a little lower than the shoulder, connecting with the wall. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. Thumb and pinky spread wide. Lengthen that arm all the way and then start to rotate away from that arm. Oh, I can feel some tightness in this one. Good. Push firmly into the wall with the heel of your hand. Arm is long, lengthen. Close the eyes. Take a few breaths here. Good. Take a deep breath from the palm of your hand all the way up the arm into your heart center. Exhale in reverse. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly unwind, facing the wall. Release both hands and arms. And just close the eyes, taking note of any differences from right to left. And gently open the eyes. Let's take it all the way down onto the ground. We'll grab onto the backs of the thighs, slowly lower all the way down. Lengthen the legs down below you. Take a moment to clasp the hands, and then in reverse, flip the palms straight up towards the sky. So you can stay here, opening up the wrist again, or you can lengthen overhead, whatever feels good for your shoulders today. Point the toes, lengthen the arms, lots of space. Lift the low belly. Take a deep breath into your heart center. And then exhale, release the hands, release the arms all the way down, palms face up along your side. And just pause for a moment. And we'll move into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Just taking a few breaths here. Starting to tune into the arms, forearms, and hands, just noticing how they feel right now. Any differences from where we started. And we'll take a few more breaths here. And start to move the fingers and the toes, the ankles and the wrists. And then hugging the knees into the chest. Roll over to one side, make your way all the way up to seated. So we're going to do one final breath to open up the arms, forearms, hands. So clasp the hands like we did before, flip the palms out. If it feels good, you can raise your hands up overhead, push into the palms. Good. Inner gaze, closing the eyes, inner gaze up towards the hands. And just take a few breaths from your seat all the way up to the palms. Energize. Exhale in reverse. Two more like that. Inhale, getting that energy to flow. And exhale. Last time, inhale here, hold, hold, hold. Exhale, release the hands. Notice any energy movement as you release the arms. All the way down to your side. Let's bring the hands to heart center. Take a moment to bow the mind to the heart and thank yourself for being present, for paying attention to your own needs. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Kim Goyette, your meditation mother. If you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yoga with Meditation Mother. And if you are interested in living your world travel dreams, please click on the link in the description and check out my brand new book, Just Plain Crazy, The Ultimate Guide to Affordable, Adventurous World Travel, on Amazon today. Thanks so much. See you next time.